Okay, we're top tier in our Tier 6 US battleship, New Mexico. A couple of enemy ships to worry about, obviously. The carriers are the big trouble. Cleveland, Marblehead, and Murmansk are all fire starters, and so always have to be careful of them. You're, of course, on the map Strait. I actually like this map. Took me a little while to get used to her. The middle of the map is definitely a no-go zone for Fetch. It is a Thunderdome from which I rarely ever leave. On a southern spawn, I always like to head to the women's prison. As I'm in a battleship, I'm going to take a wider approach and look to engage targets heading inside. And my escape route will always be to pull a 180 and go back from whence I came. If the battle unfolds well for us, I will look to continue through on the outskirts of those islands, being mindful of any destroyers or cruisers that are still hanging around wounded. We have a limited fleet on this side. Kuma, Svetlana, Clemson, and at least our carrier, which means we'll most likely face a superior fleet down here at their base. What I'm looking to do now then is inflict as much damage, especially to their cruisers, as possible, and more or less hold the territory than attack the territory. Because if I can keep the southern fleet engaged, I can keep them from coming north. And hopefully we can win the day. Now I'm looking at our destroyer, and I'm thinking to myself, okay mate, go forth and scout. We need eyes. I can't shoot what I can't see. And our carrier, he launched his planes and he sent them northwest to scout for the North Fleet. Well, okay, but Southern Fleet, we need eyes, man. I can't shoot what I can't see. Oh, well, they should be arranged soon enough. And yes, Tally-ho, Murmansk, a fire-starting beast. If y'all watch the Murmansk videos, she is a danger, so I am going to focus on her first. I do launch my scout plane because I am imagining more ships are going to be appearing soon enough, and I want to be able to engage them even if they turn to flee. So, fire full effect. And I straddle her completely. Ah, man, sometimes. The New Mex has a lot of guns. 3, 6, 9, 12 on 4 turrets. You do sometimes lose turrets in this ship. I've lost as many as 2 in a game, and I've had friends that have lost all 4 turrets. And you make it to one gigantic torpedo. And as I expected, here is their fleet. 2 destroyers, 2 cruisers, and a battleship. Their 3rd cruiser went up into the Thunderdome. So what I'm going to do again is focus on their cruisers. If I can knock out their cruisers, I can let ours focus on the destroyers. Then I can work on that battleship. And I'm eyeballing this Kohlberg, but either he is really smart or just really lucky, because he is not presenting any kind of a side for me to shoot at. So if he's doing what I do, is pay attention to where the battleships are aimed and then point my nose towards them to present as small a target as possible, then good on you, Mr. Kohlberg, Mr. Requiem. Because I want to delete him. And since he's not presenting a side, I see a Wakatake who is 10 clicks out. And battleship drivers, get comfortable and get practice at shooting destroyers at 10 kilometers and closer. And whoa, 4,200. Look at that. Nice. Over half his health gone. That just sets him up to be closed by one of our cruisers, hopefully. Again, guys, I shot AP because that's what's loaded. A nice world, yeah, you'd want to shoot HE at him. Oh, and okay, Kohlberg, he's showing a little bit more of his side. But is he going to stick? No, he's not. He's turning back on, bow on. But is he going to swing around? He's swinging around. Okay, delete him just a little bit because he's only 5 clicks out. That looks like the best target. Fire! Deleted. 4,800. Nice. Alright, enemy torpedo bombers. I hold down the control button to get my mouse cursor to appear. I select the torpedo bombers for my AA to focus on. Deals out a little bit more damage than your average AA. And he's wheeling around trying to get me. Unfortunately, as I'm trying to keep my nose pointed onto the bombers, Oh, hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes, and keep turning. I'll slow you down even more. And nice, dodge him. But like I was saying, I'm now presenting a nice broadside to that New York if he cares to engage. And of course that Murmansk has set me on fire. Oh, and there are the New York rounds. Ah, I hit the brakes and he led me a little bit too much, so. Alright, engage the enemy Nicky. He's going away, so I gotta raise the sights a little bit, and 2100. Okay, chipping away. Murmansk. He is my biggest worry right now. Can I delete him on this one? End his day, and oh, boo, what is that? Poor Eamon. As you guys see, I am letting the fire burn. I only got one fire. It is now out, so when I hit my damage control, look at that, I'm almost going to be back up to full health. Okay, the Murmansk is going away from me a wee bit, so I'm going to aim just a little bit higher than the water line. Fire my front two guns. Boom! Citadel! 1100, nice. Fire the rear guns. Come on. Send it to his next game. Oh man, boo. 1000. Gosh, that's lame. Oh, torpedoes. Well, I was staying bow on because I had seen that DD. And I was like, nah, no broadsides. Besides, he had the New York there, so I'm not going to show him my broadside at all. But I want to end this Murmansk. And then, oh crap, there's the Wakatake, and he is well within my range. And, ooh, good night, Murmansk. Citadel for the win, for the kill, devastating strike. Wakatake within 4 clicks, and go! A double strike. And I'm burning in 2 places. I realize, okay, time to put the fire out. 2 fires, too much. Oh, hey you guys, learn to shoot at destroyers, even if it's AP. Just blast them anyway, guys. It is gonna put the hurt on them. All right, New York is presenting his rear to me. Gonna aim just a little bit ahead of him, basically right on his superstructure, and 4500. All right, it's okay. Oh, we did pretty good there. Oh crap, there's the other end. There's that enemy destroyer. Let's see if I can hurt him. Oh, carrier dive bombers, 2 fires on me. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna burn out for its entirety. That's a lot of hit points right there. I'm gonna try to lead the target. And oh, I had to stop because enemy torpedo bombers. Gotta turn into him. Turn. Oh! Yeah. Ooh, nice dodge. Well, apparently I missed that destroyer though, but our other battleship ended his day, so good on you shooting there, Mr. Battleship. Still plugging away at this New York. Fire's burning. Look how much damage. I'm just melting to those fires. Oh, that is painful. But damage control is back up. Hit the T button. Look at that health recovery taking place. Pretty good. Now I am charging ahead. All our enemies have been routed down here. All we have left is this New York. Waiting for him to show a little bit more broadside. At this distance, you can see where I'm aiming. That one little bar is 5 kilometers. So it is a 1-for-1. I launch them all and touchdown. Look at that. Nice hits. No citadels, but still a lot of damage. And then New Mexico, yeah, it really is. It's a 1-for-1 almost for kilometers and ticks on your scope view. See, so where am I aiming? It's right there. 5 clicks is going to be right in his middle. And boom, Citadel, good night. At least he turned. Kudos to you, Mr. New York, for turning in and just fighting it out. You had 3 battleships and a cruiser. Had you in a nice crossfire. So good on you for not running away and just fighting it out. Stand your ground, mate. Alright, enemy dive bombers coming in. Again, hold down the cursor, hold down the control button, cursor appears, click on them, click on the dive bombers. But the bugger, of course, still hits me. I'm a big, dumb, slow battleship. I'm not getting out of their way. Oh, and torpedo bombers. I hold using my... Oh, Mr. Carrier, hello. fire full effect. I hold my damage control because I see his torpedo planes coming in, and I just feel that I'm going to take a torpedo. Oh, nice hits though. 11,000. Torpedo planes coming in. And, oh, I hit the brakes too soon. Oh, had I stayed on the gas, I probably would have dodged those two. But oh well. I take a torpedo. What are you going to do? Use my repair party. CV is still parked. Oh, smokestacks are going, so he's underway. Lead him just a wee bit because he is slow. Fire the front guns, fire the rear guns. Hoping for some citadels. 4,200. 7,600. Alright, alright. This last salvo should do it. Oh, crap. He disappeared. I don't know, what the heck's his detection range? Because I gotta be getting close, though. I mean, I'm only plodding along at 18 knots. So he can't outrun me, but he's not going anywhere. We got him well and truly surrounded. But can I get the kill for the Kraken? Come on, show yourself. Just let me see your chin. Let me see your chin. There he is, riding on the border. Can this be Kraken Unleashed? It is. Citadel Kraken Unleashed. Well, Captain's pretty good day at the office. 3,100 XP. Picked up the Kraken Unleashed via a devastating strike and double strike medal. And of course, I get the fireproof because I was burning like a moe. Those two fires, man, they really put a hurt on. But 44 hits, 15 planes shot down, pretty good. 5 kills, 4 citadels. Is enough to see me top the charts with 2012 base experience. Pretty solid effort by the Tier VI new mechs. A solid performance that sees us just finish 500 points shy of 100,000 AP damage. Those are hit points that battleships and once you get into high tier cruisers won't be able to recover much, if at all, because they're AP damage and not HE, in which fires do the majority of the damage. As you saw in this game, I was able to recover almost all of the damage caused by fires. So battleship drivers and cruiser drivers, depending upon the situation, obviously for cruisers, learn AP. Learn it, live it, love it. And after taxes, not a bad take-home pay, guys. 466,000 plus credits. I do believe that had some modifiers with it. I think there was an American Raw Rod festival going on where you get modifiers for being American and kicking ass. So but it's still a pretty good day. I was gonna make money regardless of the events. Alrighty then, captains, that is the Tier 6 US battleship New Mexico, a beast of a little ship. Currently on the 2 battleship lines, the Tier 6 Japanese Fuso gets most of the praise. But I gotta tell you, I am really enjoying my time in the New Mexico. She is a fun ship, so much so that for me, she is a keeper. I will definitely keep her in my port to take out for some Tier 6 matches. She is very enjoyable. The turrets, though, are an issue. You do lose turrets on a fairly regular basis, and if you have a very savvy opponent, and depending upon your angle, he may actually shoot for and successfully take out your turrets, leaving you, 3/4 of a battleship, half a battleship, or even less, depending upon how bad the battle goes. And also, you are slower than a Toitus. You are not going to be winning any speed records, folks, in this thing. But if you do get in close, you can really put the hurt on any ship out there, even destroyers, as you saw. Well, captains, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned a little bit about aiming and who to shoot at, when to shoot. She's a fun little ship. I hope you guys enjoy her when you play her like I did. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in game. Have fun. Fair seas.